So I'm getting that you're the type to effortlessly get things done, okay? Excuse the noise in the background, I'm outside, and as I've been out here, I've sat for 5 minutes trying to wait on silence, and it's just not happening. So bear with me, okay? But what I'm getting is that you're the type to get things done in no time. Like, you're just a go-getter. You have a fiery energy, and so when you know you have something to get done, you don't waste no time. I feel like other people, they might see you as like you rush a lot, or you never wait on other people. It's something here where like you're kind of impatient when it comes to other people. That's how they view you. But I'm getting that it's because you're so intelligent that you can like the answers, they come to you, they're already in you. Like the answers, you already know what to do. So I'm getting like you're a creative person. Like you make up your own set of rules and then you just go by it. You don't have to always know like the rules or the directions. So if you was to get a TV dinner or a oven meal, you wouldn't look on the back to read the directions. You would just use your common sense. Like, okay, this is a lasagna, and usually a lasagna, if it's frozen, it might take 45, whatever. You're gonna have your own little or you might just go check on it. Like you're that type of person who's on top of everything. But I'm getting that this energy has grown so much that you have grown to not be able to control it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting like every time something comes to your head, you're moving, or when somebody tells you to do something, you do it. But you don't give yourself the time to think anymore, or give yourself the time to breathe. Okay? So I'm getting like before you move and take action, check in with yourself first. Like, are you okay with this stuff? Because a lot of the time I feel like you lost this inner dialogue with yourself where you check in and see if you want to do something, or see like, it's just no air. It's no air. It's just straight fire. So I feel like with this 10 of wands here, you see how this girl, like, she has a lot on her, a lot in her hands right now. But I feel like it's because like she made the decision to carry this load because she wants to get somewhere. Like part of her, you're motivated to get it done. Or let's say you're very strong-willed, and you're in your head you're like, I'm gonna get this done by all means necessary. But I'm getting that you're doing things at the cost of your own health, or the cost of your own energy, like your pure energy. Okay? And I'm getting that while you're in this energy right here, there's people who actually want to help you out. They see you struggling, and this could be friends that want to take the load off of you, but you're too busy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of busyness, and I have it all figured out already. I don't have any free time. Like everything is just so all your way, basically. Like you're not leaving the universe room to come in for you and do something for you. Because with this 3 of Cups, I feel like there is something that needs to be celebrated, or will be celebrated soon. Or I feel like if you don't choose to go and, if you don't choose to take this load off of yourself and go have some fun, I feel like some friends are going to just drag you out the house. Or one day, like, it's like if you don't have that many friends that's going to do that, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting that the load is going to be too heavy. You know how you hold on to something so tight and then your hands start hurting and shit? I'm getting you're going to eventually just drop it all, and then like when you drop it, it's going to be a big relief, you know what I'm saying? And when you have this relief, you're going to be like, fuck it, I'm just going to have some fun, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting that you know that this is what you're meant to be doing every day. Like, I feel like I just got that, how they say, how people wait to take a vacation, like, and they feel like that it has to be earned. I feel like that you don't have to earn a fucking vacation, that life should be peaceful and beautiful every day. Like you should be able to enjoy nice things every day. And even if you can't afford something financially, you can probably bring that experience to you. So like if you want to go to the Bahamas or something, right, you got to think about, what do you want? Do you want the pineapples? Do you want the water? Do you want the warm sun? Okay, so maybe you can make a little hot tub and make you some drinks and shit, like there's things that you could do. Like that was an example that's probably lame to some of y'all, but shit, that sounds fun to me. So, but I'm getting that this, like with this High Priestess right here, this is somebody who's very in tune. But I'm getting that part of you is like a big part of you is ignoring your intuition because you want to get somewhere quickly, okay? So it's like, because you want to get there tomorrow, or you know, you want it to happen as soon as possible, okay? You're not leaving room for your intuition and what's truly meant for you in that day. So let's say I'm, yeah, something's trying to shut me the fuck up. I know y'all see this. Okay, let's say that y'all made plans on Wednesday to your first half of the day you're working out, you're studying, and then your last half of the day you're going to your 9-to-5 job, and then you come home and go to sleep. But when you wake up in the morning, you feel very agitated, you feel very sad and lonely and depressed. And that's something that you need to deal with before putting yourself out there into the real world and trying to, you know, do stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting, it's like your intuition tells you stuff during the morning and throughout the day as well. And even through your feelings, like when you feel something and this bird is getting on my motherfucking nerves. Like, I'm getting that vibe that bird getting on my motherfucking nerves. But I'm getting the vibe that bird it kept coming in every time I think something. So I'm getting like your intuition would come, and then it's something that comes in louder. Like, no, you can't listen to it because we have to get to work. You know what I'm saying? Made me forget what the fuck I was saying too. Like, that bird is just, I feel like it throws your intuition off. Like when you already are in tune with your intuition, and then you make the decision over and over and over to not listen to it and to go the other way, eventually that voice is going to get more unrecognizable. Like, you're not going to know what it feels like no more because you ignored it so many times. And so I'm getting like, it's something here like you get the answers that you need, but because you have ignored that feeling so long, you have to exercise it now. Like, you have to choose to, you know, it's not natural anymore. You have to choose to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like another person. It's almost like you have a group of friends within you now. You have your intuition, you have your ego self. You know, your ego self is not really your friend. It's just trying to, it's really, your ego is like that person that doesn't feel like you're good enough, and they want you to be better in some kind of way. So I feel like that's what you're doing to yourself. Like, you feel like, you know, I should be living like this. I should look this way every day. I should be having this amount of friends, or this type of husband, this type of wife. I should be eating like this. But at the same time, it's like, it's not humble. Like, this energy is not coming from a humble place, okay? It's coming from like this cocky energy. Like, I can get what the fuck I want to get, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you want to look this good because at the end of the day, you want a certain amount of attention, or you want this certain recognition or something that I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting you working really hard because you want some recognition, but I'm getting that it's like, don't kill yourself over that. You know what I'm saying? Because the people that's meant to recognize you, they're going to recognize you in due time, because you might be thinking like, you know, I want people to recognize me by this one thing, you know what I'm saying? But you might do something that's way bigger than that, and people recognize you without you trying to do something, you know what I'm saying? So with you trying to, like, you know, you might be a gamer, you might have a YouTube channel, and you might say, okay, everybody go watch my videos and stuff. Okay, that's fine and all. That's like, you know, a normal career now. Everybody is a gamer, everybody's, you know, some type of influencer or something, right? But I'm getting during that, while doing that, you have to always share your videos, ask people to repost. You have to do so much in order to get a view, like a couple of views, and it's not doing anything for you. That's what I'm getting. Like, it's not happening as fast as you like to. So at the rate you're going, you would be doing this forever just to get something, you know what I'm saying? But let's say that you were just to be like, you know, I'll do that when I want to do it. I'm not about to do that every day. Like, I need the money, because it's not about it's not about you needing something from it. It's about you have to give your heart out. You know what I'm saying? Every day you wake up, your heart might feel differently. You might have a different type of energy going on. You know what I'm saying? Some days you wake up, you feel pure. You feel like, you know, nothing can touch you. And, you know, you can go and do anything in the world. Another day you might actually have a dream that night about a childhood memory or somebody from your past that you miss, or somebody that passed on, and then it just carries on with you throughout the day, throughout the week. Okay. And so when this energy hits you and it lasts longer than you wanted it to, let's say you're having just a bad week, you know, or a negative week. Let's say your week is just not going so well. That doesn't mean that you're not in your purpose. That doesn't mean that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. It just means that you have to constantly check in with your heart. Your heart is never wrong. You might have mixed feelings, but the thing is, even in this whole world, there's mixed feelings, but we're all together, right? There's people who disagree with each other and all that, but they're still one. Like, we're all still one. So when you have disagreements with yourself, all you got to do is be open to the other side and the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming to terms with yourself. What is the truth? Because the truth will stand. The more that you debate with yourself, I know that sounds crazy, but like, if you have something to say and then part of you don't agree with it, allow that part of you that don't agree to express. You know what I'm saying? Then you go back and forth, like, okay, you know, and then eventually you'll get to the solution that is actually true. Then you won't have to waste all this energy trying to, you know, control everything. So that's what I'm getting though. So we have the Wheel of Fortune that came out last. So I'm getting it's something here that, like, it's something about comfort. You want to be comfortable. I feel like this anxious energy comes from being overworked at some point and somebody making you feel like you wasn't good enough. Like, this is something that you were taught. It's not something that just occasionally happened, or, you know, it was one event. This is something that was instilled in your mind, you know, and you practice doing this every day. Like, this could have been your household as a kid, and your parents were probably always hard on you, trying to get you to do something around the house, trying to get you to do something, like, in general. If you were having too much fun, they would tell you that you need to get to work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting that type of vibe. Like, they didn't want to see you too happy. They didn't want to see you celebrating too much, because I'm getting that they also feared that you wouldn't make it because you were so much of a free spirit, and this world doesn't really cherish free spirits like that. But I'm getting that was a curse. You know what I'm saying? Them believing that about you, it really cursed you, because you as a kid, you looking up to these people, you expect them to tell you the truth. But the thing is, the world is so indoctrinated. Okay, like, even our parents don't even believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's like them telling us the things that they believe in, and instilling that into our heads. You know what I'm saying? It's like, once we become aware that this is possible, it's our job to check back and be like, okay, am I in the right headspace? You know what I'm saying? And we're not gonna always be able to step outside of our body, step outside of ourselves, and be able to heal ourselves all the time. Everybody's not able to do that, and so it's okay to have, you know, some type of help and stuff. That's why tarot readings are here. Like, that's why I love tarot, because it really does help me. It's a type of therapy for me. Like, if I choose to listen to it every day for a week or something, and I first, you have to be in tune with your intuition first, though. You know what I'm saying? You have to know what are the signs that you are supposed to be looking out for right now. What are the things that you have already been hearing or seeing without seeing the video, you know what I'm saying, or getting the reading. So then when you get the reading, or you hear, you know, see a synchronicity, you'd be like, oh, like, that definitely resonates, because I saw that color here, I saw that here, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you connecting the dots for yourself. But I'm getting that things are actually moving fast for you guys, okay? But it's about what energy you're putting in at the moment, because you can be putting in, like, you can be very motivated and think, you know, I just want to get stuff done, but pay attention to how you feel right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, your feelings, not your mind and what you're thinking, what you think being good is, but how do you feel while doing this good thing? You know what I'm saying? And that will actually help you to know that, you know, the end result will be satisfying. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're running towards something and you're always fixing something and, you know, trying to make it happen, and then you finally reach success, it's like, how do you stop doing the thing that got you there? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna always feel like, okay, in order to be successful, I have to keep working, I have to hustle, I have to, you know, break my back and all that shit. When I'm telling you that that's not how the fuck you're supposed to do it. You know, y'all keep forgetting that it was fucking slaves out here. It was slaves in different, there were different color slaves and everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what color you are. If you feel like you have to work your ass off, and even when you working your ass off and you're not getting nothing, you continue to work your ass off until something happens, because that's all you know is work, work, work until it's done. But you don't reflect on, you know, your heart space and the progress and, you know, just basically the bigger picture, not just being in your ego, trying to get some money, trying to get some attention, trying to get respect or whatever. And just, you know, be a little selfless and figure out what it is that, what are you supposed to be doing for a purpose, for a living, you know, that God sent you here to do. Because me as a spirit, as a soul, I came here already and I already had my fucking purpose. Everybody does. And I know we have jobs and 9 to 5 and stuff, but that was jobs and stuff, that's a complete setback, especially if you are a chosen one and you, which all of us are chosen, by the way. But it's like, if you know that if you know your purpose and you're trying to go to work, how does that go together? You know what I'm saying? You know your purpose, but you're trying to do something that goes against your purpose. It doesn't work, you know what I'm saying? If you know that you're meant to be talking to people, how you gonna be somewhere where you have to bottle your mind up and be a robot for somebody? Then eventually you're gonna be doing that so much that you ain't gonna know how to be creative and get your authentic expression out, because you are so used to being a robot, doing customer service and being polite at work, when in reality you have other emotions that you need to get out and express. So I'm getting, because overall energy, we have the Page of Pentacles, right? And then it's crazy, we have the Two of Pentacles. So I'm getting, there's a fresh start, like you're beginning something new, okay? And I feel like it's gonna be with a group of people, or if it's not with a group of people, you're going to step into a new energy of excitement, okay? That's what I'm getting. Like everything is going to be exciting for you, and these people are going to, if these are people, you know, they're going to make you more excited to do things. They're going to make you more excited about life in general, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I'm really getting with this High Priestess that you feel the energy coming. Like, you know, there's something, you know, something has to be missing. Like, you feel like something's missing, and you know there's something calling your name. You can feel it, but at the same time, it's like you're so busy and you're afraid to look up. You're afraid to look up. How can I give y'all a scenario? Like, let's say y'all doing a test at school, right? And there's the teacher up at the board, and you have a timer for 15 minutes. You have to get all of these questions done in 15 minutes. But at the same time, the questions are also worked out on the board. So like, if you want to, you can look up and copy it down or something. You know, there's something here where the answers are up there. But because you know you have 15 minutes, you only have 15 minutes, and you feel like that's a short time, it's like you don't want to look up off your paper. You just want to continue working until you're done. And then hopefully, it's like, hopefully I'm done in time. But really, part of you knows that you're not going to be done in time. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like, even if you was done, it's like, even if you did finish in time, it's like it's not even going to be worth it at that point. You're just going to be like, okay, I did it. Give me my stuff. And then, but you're not going to celebrate yourself, because it's just a part of you didn't enjoy the process. Like, it was very dark, and it was a dark ass tunnel. You don't want to put yourself in a dark tunnel just to make it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to enjoy the process. And as I was saying, with the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, you are starting a new, it's something here to do with money for sure. Because with the Page of Pentacles, it's like, you know, you might not be making much money when you first start out, but I feel like it's actually going to grow into something huge. I'm getting that you need to save your money. Like, once you start getting the hang of something, okay, for example, let's say these friends that you meet is part of a music group, right? They're part of a music group and you do music, but you haven't done music in a long time though. And you've been just going to work and, you know, doing what you got to do to make a living. But now you're being guided to make music because you know, this is your life purpose, right? So once you get around these people and you actually get the hang of it again, because I feel like I said, you fell off a little bit, maybe your voice a little scratchy, maybe your instrument playing ain't right. But with this Two of Pentacles, it's like eventually you're going to have a balance. You're going to know, like, you're going to know the exact recipe in order to achieve something here. Okay, so it's like you might be working on a vocal, or you might be working on, like, let's say, let me change it, you might be working on a paint. If you're working on a painting, you might be working on like your presentation and like perfecting it and stuff, perfecting the details. Okay, but it's like once you get there to where you know exactly how to do it and you don't have to keep perfecting nothing, it's just already done. Okay, I'm getting to stick with that and don't try to change it. Just accept that, you know, this is how I do it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm getting after that, and after you start seeing results from it, you're being guided to save your money, okay? Because that is, I feel like that is only the beginning. Like, this is the start of something new with this Three of Cups right here. Like I said, you're going through a very horrible energy right now. Like, you're way down like a bitch, period. Like, I don't know what made you accept this, because a lot of this stuff isn't even yours to carry. It's like you just want to be strong. You just want to be, I don't know why. I really don't. It's just like, imagine being at school and I always bring up school but you know, the teacher is you know, you basically want to be the teacher's pet. That's what I'm getting. Like, you like to snitch on everybody. Like, if you were in school right now and this was you would be the one who's telling on everybody, who making sure ain't nobody cheating on their paper. If the teacher outside of the classroom talking to somebody else, you're gonna be the one monitoring the whole classroom, and the teacher never asked you to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just something you want to do because you want the teacher to give you some type of praise. But it's not even that you really care about the teacher or anything. You just want the energy. That's why, like, it's something here for energy. Like, you just want to feel like you're done with something. It's wow. And I'm almost getting, it's the same as, like, for some of you, I'm getting y'all, this is an adult message here, okay? So close your ears if you are not mature enough to listen to this. But I'm getting that when you pleasure yourself, you don't take the time to enjoy yourself and visualize and, you know, feel the sensations. I feel like you just jump right to the ending, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's another sign for you that your actual energy is like that, because sexual energy is your energy. That's your pure energy. But without words and expression, for real, it's just sex is sex, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting it's like with the Ten of Wands, I'm getting that it's like you have a goal in your head, which is to finish, right? And because you know that the goal is to finish, it's like you time travel. You don't even go through the process of getting it done. You just get it done. Like, and that's not fun. Like, I feel like it frustrates you even more, because it's like, damn, is this what life is about? Working all the time? Is life about, you know, constantly people pleasing and making other people happy? When am I going to get something? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. When are you going to pay yourself? When are you going to get accept, you know, that this is not what you were meant to be doing? When are you going to accept your actual purpose? Okay, because it's not okay to do this, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really glad that I was able to read for you guys today, because that was very important for y'all to know. And if it did resonate and help y'all in any way, I would appreciate if y'all were to reciprocate the energy by liking the video and subscribing to the channel at the very least. But I also have my donation information in the description box, okay, if you would like to donate to me in the channel, okay? And comment as well, you know, it's free. You know, the only thing, if you feel comfortable with sharing your story or sharing a perspective or something, I really appreciate the, you know, the conversation. So until next time, y'all, okay? Bye bye.